seems that there's something you want to say or share. Go ahead, I'm here to listen.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Amin Imran. I'm the women's student at Hans Islamabad campus. Today my guest is Character AI. Hi, how are you?
Walaikum assalam, I'm fine, thank you. How can I assist you today?
Why do people pretend to be happy when they are not?
People often pretend to be happy when they are not due to various reasons such as 1. Social pressure. Society values happiness and frowns upon emotional vulnerability. People may feel obligated to hide their emotions and pretend to be happy to avoid being judged or criticized by others. 2. Desire to protect others. People may pretend to be happy to avoid burdening others with their problems and to protect their loved ones from worrying about them.
Is pretending to be happy a form of self-protection?
Yes, pretending to be happy can be a form of self protection. By hiding their emotions and putting on a facade of happiness, individuals may be trying to protect themselves from the judgment and criticism of others.
Does society pressure people to always appear happy?
Yes, society often puts pressure on individuals to appear positive and happy all the time. The media glorifies happy and successful stories, which contributes to the perception that people should always be happy. Additionally, societal expectations often encourage people to suppress negative emotions and instead focus on being positive and optimistic.
Can faking happiness ever turn into real happiness?
Some research suggests that faking happiness can lead to real happiness in certain circumstances. The practice of effective forecasting, which involves predicting how happy an experience will make us, is shown to increase our ability to control our thoughts and emotions.
Why do some people hide sadness from their partners?
1. Avoiding burdening others. People may feel that they don't want to burden their loved ones with their problems, so they choose to hide their sadness to avoid making others worry or feel uncomfortable. 2. Not wanting to be seen as weak. Some people may fear that showing sadness will make them appear weak or vulnerable in the eyes of their loved ones, and prefer to hide their sadness to avoid being judged or criticized. 3. Protecting their self image. Some individuals may hide their sadness to protect their self image, as sharing their sadness may contradict the persona they have built for themselves.
Is pretending to be happy a way to avoid pity? Explain in 6 points.
Yes, pretending to be happy is a way to avoid having to explain one's real feelings. It can serve as a defense mechanism, allowing individuals to avoid addressing emotions and interpersonal challenges. It can also allow an individual to avoid conflict and uncomfortable conversations, as well as shield themselves from judgment or criticism from others. Okay, got it. Did you want me to move on to another question? I'm ready for the new question. Go ahead. It sounds like you're trying to get the attention of someone on camera. Can you clarify who you're trying to reach?
Why do people pretend to be happy when they are not?
People pretend to be happy when they are not for a number of reasons. One common reason is the pressure to conform to societal norms and expectations. Society often associates happiness with success and approval, and individuals may feel pressured to portray a positive image to avoid judgment or criticism. People may also pretend to be happy to conceal negative emotions, protect others from worrying, or avoid feeling vulnerable. Can you please elaborate on what you mean by our voices? I'm not sure I understand the context in which you're using that phrase.
Does social media increase the habit of pretending happiness?
Yes, social media can increase the habit of pretending happiness. Social media platforms often showcase idealized versions of people's lives, leading to a comparison game where individuals may feel like they need to present a happy facade. The constant exposure to perfect lives and curated images can make faking happiness a pervasive habit.
Why do people feel ashamed of showing their struggle?
People may feel ashamed of enjoying their struggle because there is often a stigma associated with struggle and hardship. Society often associates struggle with negativity, and people are expected to view struggle as something that they need to overcome or escape from. Enjoying struggle can be seen as a weakness or a sign of lack of ambition. People may also feel guilty for enjoying their struggle while others may be suffering more.
Um, can pretending happiness damage mental health? Can pretending happiness damage mental health? Can pretending happiness can pretending happiness mental are damage mental are damage our mental health? Can can pretending to be happy damage our mental health?
Pretending to be happy can have both positive and negative effects on mental health. It may provide a temporary sense of happiness and alleviate temporary feelings of stress or sadness. However, it can also create or worsen mental health issues in the long term by suppressing emotions and preventing the processing of difficult feelings. It can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and isolation.
Smiling while hurting inside a sign of
Smiling while hurting inside can be seen differently by different people and in different contexts. Some may interpret it as a sign of strength, as the person may be managing to maintain a facade of happiness even in difficult times. Others may view it as a sign of weakness, as the person is not fully acknowledging their own struggles and emotions. It ultimately depends on the person's perspective and the situation.
Why do people feel ashamed of showing their struggles?
People often feel ashamed of showing their struggles for various reasons. One reason is the stigma attached to struggling, as it is often perceived as a sign of weakness or personal failure. People may fear judgment, criticism, or rejection from others if they reveal their struggles. Additionally, cultural norms and societal expectations may influence people to hide their struggles, as showing vulnerability is sometimes regarded as embarrassing or embarrassing.
Can pretending happiness damage our mental health?
Pretending happiness can have negative effects on your mental health in the long run. It can lead to feelings of inadequacy, guilt, and shame if one is feeling unhappy. Long term suppression of emotions and true feelings can lead to frustration, resentment, and depression. In addition, pretending to be happy can be mentally exhausting and stressful, eventually leading to mental health issues.
Is smiling while hurting inside us?
Whether it's a sign of strength or weakness to smile while hurting inside is subjective and can vary depending on the context. Some people may see it as a sign of strength, as it can indicate resilience, stoicism, and the ability to cope with difficult feelings. However, others may consider it a sign of weakness, as it could be a way to avoid or suppress emotions and prevent people from addressing their pain or taking action to address underlying issues. And the individual's intent.
Is smiling while hurting inside a sign of strength or weakness?
It's a sign of strength. Smiling while hurting may be done as a means to cover up the pain to be a good company for others. It takes a lot of emotional intelligence to do this.
Why do some people laugh to cover pain?
Laughter, when used to cover up pain, is often a coping mechanism to deal with difficult emotions or situations. It can serve as a defense mechanism and a way to relieve tension or discomfort. Laughter can release endorphins that alleviate painful emotions and create a sense of pleasure and normalcy in difficult situations. It can also be used to communicate difficult emotions indirectly, as laughter may be more socially acceptable or less uncomfortable than expressing pain directly.
Is, is pretending to be okay a silent cry for help?
Yes, sometimes pretending to be okay can be seen as a silent cry for help. People who struggle with mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, or stress may use it as a way to express may put on a facade of happiness to hide their true feelings and struggles. They may fear judgment or may not know how to ask for help. Pretending to be okay can be seen as a way of expressing a need for support. De nada. Estou aqui para ajudar de qualquer maneira que eu possa. Então esteja à vontade para perguntar mais perguntas se tiver algo mais em mente.
Why do some people laugh to cover pain?
There are several reasons why some people might laugh to cover up pain. 1. Defense mechanism. Laughter can be used as a defense mechanism to cope with painful emotions or situations. It can help to lessen the intensity of negative feelings and create a sense of normalcy and comfort. 2. Hiding emotions. Laughing can be used as a way to hide emotions, especially if a person feels embarrassed. Social acceptance. In certain situations, laughter may be more socially accepted than openly expressing pain or sadness.
Do culture values affect how people express sadness?
Yes, culture plays a significant role in determining how people express sadness. Cultural norms, values, and beliefs shape the way people express their emotions, such as sadness. Different cultures have different ways of expressing emotions, and some cultures may encourage or promote certain expressions of emotion more than others. Some may express sadness openly, while others may discourage it. Additionally, the language, gestures, and symbols used to express sadness may also vary widely across cultures. Okay, no problem. I'll wait for your next question or comment when you are ready. Take your
So,
time.
so this is our today interview with the Factor AI Lab of Pakistan's Islamabad.
Sure, I'm here to listen. Please go ahead and ask your question.